Hello, and welcome back to English in Real Life, the podcast where we help you learn English naturally, confidently, and step by step. I'm your host, Sophia, and in today's episode, I'm going to share something a little different, something really special with you. We're going to explore what AI suggested to me as the most easy and effective way to learn English. Yes, you heard that right. Artificial intelligence, the same technology behind smart assistants and a million different apps, is now helping learners all over the world improve their English. And I decided to put it to the test. So, if you've ever felt stuck with your English, confused about where to start, or just need a fresh, modern approach, this episode is for you. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Segment 1. What is AI and how can it help you learn English? Well, AI, or artificial intelligence, is basically a smart computer program designed to think, learn, and communicate in a way that feels very human. For English learners, it's like having a personal tutor who is patient, knowledgeable, and available 24/7 right in your pocket, right? So I sat down and I typed a simple question into an AI tool. How can I learn English in an easy and effective way? The answer it gave me was surprisingly simple, practical, and honestly, brilliant. Let's break down its top tips one by one. Segment 2. AI's top tips to learn English easily. All right, here is the first piece of advice the AI gave me, and this one is so important. Number 1, start with simple daily sentences. The AI said, and I quote, speak simple English every day. Use 5 to 10 easy sentences like, I am eating breakfast, I go to work, or it's sunny today. Now, this isn't about memorizing complex grammar rules. It's about building a habit. It's about making English a natural part of your morning, your afternoon, and your evening. By repeating these simple structures, you help your brain get used to English patterns without the pressure. I started narrating my daily routines, and I have to tell you, it felt a bit silly at first. But trust me, it worked wonders for my confidence. All right, tip number 2, listen to slow English podcasts. The AI recommended listen to slow, clear English podcasts. Repetition and slow speed help you understand better. This makes perfect sense. Your brain needs time to process new sounds, new words, and new sentence structures. When you listen to native speakers at full speed, it can be overwhelming. But with a slower podcast, you can catch every word. And that's actually one of the main reasons I created English in Real Life, to provide clear, accessible content for learners just like you. The third suggestion was a game changer for me. Use AI to practice speaking. There are amazing apps out there like ChatGPT, Elsa Speak, or TalkPal that allow you to have a conversation with an AI. This is perfect if you feel shy or nervous about making mistakes with a real person. You can practice anytime, anywhere, without any judgment. I would constantly ask the AI things like, what is the English word for this object? Or I'd type a sentence and ask, can you correct this for me? And it gave me instant, helpful feedback. It's like having a conversation partner who never gets tired of your questions. AI's fourth tip is a fun one. Watch English videos with English subtitles. It said, watch your favorite movies or YouTube videos with English subtitles. The trick here is to start small. Don't jump straight into a complicated drama. Begin with cartoons or short YouTube videos. Cartoons are great because the language is often simpler and the pronunciation is very clear. And here's a pro tip. Use English subtitles, not subtitles in your native language. This connects the sound of the word with how it's written, which is fantastic for both listening and reading skills. Next up, tip number 5. Learn just 5 new words a day. Notice it didn't say 50 words. It said 5. The AI emphasized that when it comes to vocabulary, quality is much better than quantity. It's better to truly learn 5 useful words and know how to use them than to memorize a long list of words you'll forget tomorrow. Write them down, use a flashcard app, but most importantly, try to use them in a sentence during the day. For example, if you learn the words tired and delicious, you can say, I'm feeling tired today. This soup is delicious. Simple words, but powerful when used often. And the final tip from our AI friend is one you can do right now. Change your phone's language to English. The AI explained that this immerses you in the language in a very subtle, everyday way. Every time you unlock your phone, check the weather, or open an app, you'll see and use English. It might feel a little strange for the first day or two, but you'll be surprised how quickly you adapt. Your brain will slowly adjust to seeing and using English for daily tasks. So I committed to this plan. For 3 months, I followed all 6 of these suggestions, and the results were amazing. I found that words came to me more easily in conversations. I could follow along with English podcasts without constantly pausing or feeling lost. My vocabulary grew, not with fancy academic words, but with practical words I could actually use. And the most incredible part? I started to think in English just for a few moments at a time. That was a huge breakthrough. The best part about this whole experiment was that I didn't need expensive classes or heavy textbooks. All I needed was my phone, an internet connection, and the motivation to practice a little bit every single day. All right, before we wrap up, let's quickly recap the 6 simple but powerful tips that AI suggested for learning English. Speak simple daily sentences, listen to slow English, practice speaking with AI chat apps, watch videos with English subtitles, learn just 5 new words a day, and use your phone in English. It's simple, right? But incredibly powerful. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress, little by little, day by day. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of English in Real Life. If you found this episode helpful, it would mean the world to me if you could take a moment to follow the podcast, leave a review, and maybe share it with a friend who is also on their English learning journey. I'm your host, Sophia, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep practicing, and remember, English isn't hard if you make it part of your life. Bye for now.